It's a beautiful morning and my back is another maybe 10 to 20% better than the day before. So I gotta really keep myself patient and not push it, but I'm feeling quite a bit better. Good morning. It's another wintry, rainy day here. The locals keep telling us that the sun does come out here. I'm not super convinced yet. So my love, what's on the agenda for today?
I have a couple of spot sanding in a couple spots that we did a second skim coat. And then we can start priming, I think, pretty much everything.
Nice.
I think I've sanded and cleaned all upstairs in the bedrooms. We did prime last night, Erilyn's room, so that feels good.
Nice.
But mainly priming, lots of things.
This holiday season, give her what she wants, whatever she wants. 13 gallons of paint, whatever color, eggshell, off-white, medium rare white. Just put a bow on it. This year at the Honda Holiday Savings Event.
This is 2 coats, and this is 1 coat of primer.
We got the first coat of primer on the main wall in the living room.
Feels so good!
Yeah, it's amazing how much brighter it starts getting. Now we're headed to go to Erilyn's room to do her second coat. So since we'll eventually be putting hardwood floors in this room, we need to take these baseboards off before we do any more coats of paint. And then we can, once we do install the hardwoods, then we'll be able to leave a little gap for expansion. Although we're using engineered hardwoods, so there's probably less expansion, I would guess, with those, but still, I think the proper thing to do is leave a little space. So we got to take the baseboards off so that we have room to fit the hardwoods underneath there and leave a little gap.
So, brie cheese. Brie cheese. And what? Jarlsberg cheese. You're being silly. Jarlsberg.
Good job. One of the many reasons why it's nice to take up carpet, because you never know what's gone on underneath. Delicious. Head into Ace to grab some paint and supplies. It's 4:20 and it feels like it's already dark. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool when you walk in to a store you've never been in before and someone already knows you, you know? That's the best. It's what we've experienced here so far. 7 days of living here. Our first roof leak as a homeowner. 7 days. Might be a new record. No, I'm sure there's been way more roof leaks for other new homeowners. It's not the leak itself that I'm bummed about. It's what I know is probably gonna happen after I take off one panel and another panel and start seeing what probably needs to be replaced, because it's probably happened longer than what was disclosed in the contract. Levi said, well, it's one way to collect rainwater. That's the...
For water.
Yes. Is that glass half full thinking or bucket half full thinking?
Bucket, maybe?
Yeah.
After a few weeks.
I think you're right. Trip to the hardware store was a nice break. Now back to work. So as I'm taking the baseboards off, the baseboards were hitting the tack strips under the carpet, so now I'm taking the tack strips out along with the baseboards, and I have to take the tack strips out anyways because we'll be putting hardwood floors in here. This might be a good tip for someone who's removing baseboards that I figured out. Instead of trying to hammer these little guys or trying to pry them out and then create holes in the drywall like I did down there somewhere, just take these dike cutters and they snip right off at the base. And you can hammer that a little bit if you need to. And that has been saving me about 3 minutes per nail of trying to pry them out or hammer them and then they bend. So yeah, just snip them off. The days are going by fast here. It feels like bedtime, but it's 4 o'clock. It's good to work though, a lot. Makes you sleep really good at night. We're making progress.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. See you tomorrow, everybody. The camera's off. Do you want to kiss me?